So hey, welcome back everyone. So in this video, we are going to understand or we are going to see how I use the non-linear animation window in Blender for my animation. So first of all, I am going to show you what kind of animation I make. This is a very simple animation where a ball is bouncing and somehow it's just hit the wall and just bounce back. So in a traditional way, if you want to make this kind of animation, what you do, you can actually make keyframes for single animation like this, the bouncy ball animation, right? So in traditional way, you can sense that, okay, I can duplicate these keyframes or I can apply a F-curve modifiers on these keyframes. And after, let's say in 140 frames, after 140 frames, if you want to bounce back this ball from the wall, I can then make these keyframes and just move ahead. But I can tell you this kind of a workflow doesn't work. Let's say if I want to move this ball first in upward and then the in a horizontal way. So the animation is looking like this, right? Right? And if I want to make it in a looping way, then I can copy and paste all the keyframes again and again on the, let's say, 220th frame. But that's a very tedious work. And if you want to use the F-curve modifier, I already tell you that it does distort the animation if you add another kind of keyframes. So in a non-linear animation window, you can see that sphere contains a layer called sphere action, which contains these keyframes. So if you click this button, it actually converts it in a strip, right? And you can actually use this strip over and over again, or you can use it anywhere in your timeline, right? So if you want to repeat this clip again and again, let's say for the props 100 frame, then you can reuse this button called repeat and scroll down this button. So yeah, across 5.2, it actually repeats itself. You can see that it repeats. So using this, you actually do not distort your graph curves, and you actually use that keyframes in a strip manners, in the layer manners. Now, if you want to add another kind of motion, so this is the another motion of this ball. Okay, you can see that this is actually whenever we actually insert another keyframes, then it automatically converts into another kind of strip, another kind of action layer. So to convert in this kind of strip, we actually hit this button and yeah, we got this strip. We can move it anywhere in our timeline and can see that after this. And again, if you want to repeat it, you can set it right here. Let's say it repeats 3 times. So our motion is looking like this. First it moving upwards and then it moving horizontally. So this is the another method of doing animation stuff, which I figured it out right now. And I actually quite like this kind of method because it enables you to actually use your keyframes in a strip manner, and you can use it anywhere in your timeline, and you can repeat it and modify it. So yeah, if you do not want to mess up your graph editor by applying these animations, you can use it. So this is the very small video where I actually tell you how I use the nonlinear animation window for my small animation. Hope you liked this video and you got understand something about nonlinear animation in the Blender.